Wayne Stubbs playing Les Alley.
We've just got the shut up signal already, Paulie.
Wayne finished on top of the Masters standings and won his semi-final pretty convincingly 3-1 against Greg Laurie to go straight through to the final. And Les, I think's done it the hard way. Just beat Greg Laurie 3-1 as well. So should be an interesting final. Les has been playing quite well, and Wayne has been too. So
yep, just had a nice little win there over Greg Laurie. He'd be pretty happy with that. So should be on fire for the final, hopefully. Wayne looks like he's in a bit of a hurry though.
Bit of a hurry. This will be an interesting shot. He's in a bit of a tricky situation here, I think.
Looks like the yellow will go to the middle, so he's going to be cannoning the other yellow towards the side.
Yep.
Need a bit of luck and didn't get it. We'll give him that total.
Just a good shot there from Wayne.
Just transferring over some technology, so what he's handing over here, folks, sorry.
Just a snooker there from Les. I think, has he got him there, Troy?
Can you hear me, mate?
Well, that opens up now for Les. 2 shots. Not a lot of hard balls there. They're all pretty simple, really.
Damn.
Yeah, he won't be doing too much of the wide here, Les. He'll just be running these in, I think.
Just get going a bit. Sorry, Paulie, still shooting 2, mate.
No, he just missed that one at the bottom right there.
Should still be able to work his way around him. I think the bottom one of those 2 reds goes to the centre.
He might even be playing this one down towards the bottom right now.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been trying to go that way, but
He's probably got a bit fortunate there, I think, the way that red ball was sort of running towards that yellow, but he would have liked to have finished that frame before then.
clever little shot.
Good little shot, but he just leaves him on that red now, closest to the white, to the middle. And if he takes that, he shouldn't have any problems running this frame out.
They're having a little debate about the foul. I think it's clipped the yellow first. Looking at it live. What do you think, Paulie?
I don't know, it was pretty tight, but I wouldn't like to call it either way. I just waiting for the replay just to see whether he fouled or not.
So it's been called a foul, Paulie.
Yeah, I think he's. And Les will just run this one to the top or the middle. Probably the top, will he?
Looks like he's going top. Yep, with 2 shots. Not going to matter too much, is it?
Oh no, middle. Good shot. And still got his 2 left in the bank. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way though. Good start for Les. How many Masters titles would have Wayne Stubbs won, Troy? Singles titles?
I think he's won 3 on the trot since he's been eligible.
Yeah, very good player, and he's actually sitting quite high in the Open qualifying so far.
Yeah, he's sitting, I think he's about 4th or 5th maybe, something like that. Yeah, very, very good player. It doesn't matter what level he's playing at. And obviously the current World Masters singles champion.
Yeah, so he's very capable, but Les has got off to a good start. And this is, Reds look quite good here. Troy,
Yeah, he's got a couple of balls there. They're in a reasonable position after he takes this one to disturb the other 2 that are stuck in the pack and the black, obviously. Easy enough to say though, he's got to get a good angle on them first, and this is not ideal here.
this is.
Yep. Just going to need a bit of luck though, that's the thing, whether he cannons into the red and the yellow at the top of the bunch or whatnot. He's still got to be on a red, so. Looks like he's powering up, mate. No, he's gone the soft approach. That's not too bad, actually. That red's going to the centre pocket. He could pop the black out as well.
Yeah, he could just screw back here onto that yellow closer to the black and knock the black out a little bit. And then beyond that, pull down to the bottom right. Oh no. I'm very surprised by that shot, because even if that red wasn't on towards the middle right, he could have even doubled that, you know, that with where his yellows are. He wouldn't have ran the frame out there, Wayne, so.
Yeah.
You know, he's just getting himself out of position with that shot anyway, even if he didn't pot the white.
Wayne's tried to open things up early there, as we usually do. Try and get your artist balls out as quick as you can. It's got a bit unfortunate, but with 2 shots, you'd back him usually to go out, but duffed that one a bit as well. It's usually the way when commentators start talking people up, mate, they start stuffing everything up on you.
Yeah, they normally go a different way to what we're thinking too, so sometimes it's tough to call it.
Yeah. I think you can take this one with a bit of top left and the other one back to the centre above the black. No?
Might have even went a bit too far. They might have wanted that one closest to the right, cush the yellow one, so he could have taken that to the centre and opened it up.
Open up a bit, yep.
That's a good shot there. Good.
Yeah, nice little shot to nothing. I think Les is looking at going for the bottom cushion here, but he'd be better to go up and down the table, hit one of those two reds together on the right there, and he's going to be sort of another shot to nothing. Bit firm, but I think he's got it full enough. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's worked out great, hasn't it?
Yep.
Got a snooker on him. That's a good shot from Wayne. He's just kept the yellows in around that black.
Yeah, kept it tied up. No point going into them firm then and open up that black where those three reds are situated. I'm sorry if we're talking a bit low here, folks, but we're very, very close to the action on the table, so the umpires told us to pipe down a couple of times already. Actually, they told Paul to pipe down, not me. Apparently it's been a great weekend all round, mate. They had about 20 starters for the Masters this year, so they were very happy with that, I think, and reasonable quality all the way down the field.
Yeah, the Masters have been good the last quite a few years because they get good numbers and obviously winning the Australian title last year. I think they're keen to go back to back and
Yep.
the side is very similar to this year, or to last year, sorry. Greg Laurie made it, Bruce Lockley, Eric Matthews, Bolt, Stubbsy, who else? There's a couple more in there. 6 they take away. Chris Snare made it, so...
Yeah, Chris Snare did make it, yep.
I think there was only one change, I think. Possibly two at
well,
the
that's
motion.
not a bad in either. Chris played in the open side last year to bring him back into the Australian champion Masters sides. No negative, that's for sure.
Yeah, they'll go very well again in Canberra if they take this side away.
Yeah,
I imagine they will because all these players said be keen to defend the title from last year.
Yep. It's a clever little shot there by Stubbsy, just knocking that yellow up and blocking that red ball off.
Oh, and of course, Les Alley, obviously, who's playing now, made the side, so...
We shouldn't forget Les, he's
sorry,
right in front
Les.
of us.
And the way Les has been playing, he'll even strengthen the side further from last year. He's had a great 12 months, so...
Yep.
That's a very good shot there from Wayne to move the black over behind his yellow.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard for him to get back into the frame here against someone like Wayne anyway. Like, you'd need a very, very large error from Wayne here to take control of this frame back.
Yeah, well, Les had control of the frame for a long time, and Wayne, you know, he kept that black tough and probably stopped Les potting out, and he's got himself back into it.
Just goes to show Wayne just played a few dinky little shots, and all of a sudden he had the opportunity to play the right shot to get him back in control, and he took it. You don't have to go all or nothing straight out. He just knocked a few around for 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah, it's a good lesson, I suppose. You don't try and pot out if you can't.
That's right.
Try and tie things up a bit, tie the opponent's balls up, and eventually, hopefully, you can get back into it. That's what Wayne's done here. He could go for it now if he wants Wayne. He just probably needs to play that yellow in the middle of the table onto the black to pot his yellow in the left-hand pocket, which I think he might be looking at now. Might be his first shot. Oh no.
I think he's going to flick off this yellow onto the black by the looks of it.
Yeah, this is a good shot. Oh, that's a beautiful shot the way it's worked out. But yeah, I think he was
I tell you what,
looking
that yellow,
at what you thought, Troy.
yeah. I don't think he was quite trying to play it like that, but that yellow dropped, he was in a world of hurt. Les has asked for a total and it's been denied.
Foul shot there.
Yep, foul. It's probably about the best he could have hoped for with fouling, because he's put a bit more traffic in around the black and that yellow, so gives Stubbsy a little bit more to think about. I think he'll be fine, but
That's a good shot there from Wayne.
beautiful shot.
Couldn't have asked for better there.
Yeah, you see, he wouldn't be happy with himself there. He would have wanted the yellow behind the red, I think, first, and then use the red yellow on the right to go up behind the black. Now he'll be fine, he'll just screw up past it, but that was why he just paused a bit. I think he wanted to go the other way.
Yeah, he won't have any problems here with 2 shots left.
No.
Perfect. Very good positional player, Wayne. He's very rarely does he miss position.
Yeah.
Suppose that's why he's so good, Troy.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
It's one
Got to
thing
keep
to
control of that white.
Yeah, one thing to pot balls. A lot of players can pot balls, but there's not a lot that can't, or that can keep position like someone of the calibre of Wayne Stubbs and Jeremy Maguire and Carl Barrett. Those players, they just very rarely do they miss position, and that's why they're so good.
Did we say it's on the screen? Race to 4, yeah, best of 7.
So it's 1-1.
1-1. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Mr. Saltmarsh.
Actually,
Supplying the drinks.
Young Kale came back last weekend and he was firing all cylinders at the first round of the tryouts, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Like
the opening
19
qualifying. Yeah.
19-0 in the first round of the state tryouts before he got rolled by young John Chorney.
Yeah, young John Chorney, yeah, didn't he love that? And I think the rest of the room did too. He's probably a bit overdue for a loss as good a player as he is, Carl, wasn't he?
He was
19
indeed.
straight.
There was a bit of a cheer around the room, wasn't there? He deserves everything he gets, the young fella. He puts a lot of work in. He'd just been away and went very well in the city of Melbourne snooker, where he made the semi-final, and I think he might have lost to Steve Mifsud in the semi-final, which is a huge effort in the Australian ranking tournament.
Yeah, so Steve, former professional.
Yeah, I believe he did go over for a stint, yep.
How did you find the open qualifying last weekend, Troy? It was a pretty good field. It's
Yeah, very, very good field, mate. Very, very solid. There's not too many easy wins in the whole field for you, really, so you've got to be switched on 100% of the time. There's no relaxing and taking it easy at any stage. There's it's going to be a big battle right to the end, mate, to the final frame.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of players shooting some very high percentages, and you know, I think you'll need to shoot 66, 67% to get into the stateside this year.
Yep.
That'll be tough for even the players that are in there. They need to keep their guard up and win every possible frame they can to hold their position. Yeah, of course the Open is only over 2 weekends, so we've finished one weekend and halfway through it. The Open qualifying, and just the Masters is only over 1 weekend, which was this weekend obviously, and we've got our side, and it's going to be a good one for the Nationals.
35 frames each to go, mate. Oh, well, there won't be actually, because we've had one pull out, haven't we?
Yeah, so I think we'll have 34 maybe.
34 frames, yep. That's 2 pull-outs we've had now, haven't we? So it was 36 frames to start with we played each. Hopefully no more, mate, with 2 weeks to go. We might have just enough left for the stateside if they keep going.
Yeah, that'd help blokes like me, Rudders. Oh, that's a beautiful shot there from Wayne as he got himself in a position to pop this last red.
I think he can get it. It's a bit hard to see from this angle, but position on the black's probably still going to be a bit of a problem. I reckon he can hit it. I don't know whether he can pot it. Bit of a containing shot there by Wayne by the looks of it. It's just
left a bit of a gap behind that red there, so I think Les will be looking at that in a minute. Oh no, he's missed that shot. No, not what he wanted. I think he would have been looking at that gap after he put a couple of balls to get back down behind and kick that red out. But
got to be a little bit careful here. There's a lot of traffic to sort of sneak behind here. He should be fine, but you never know.
He's not foul snookered, is he?
No, he hasn't asked for it. That's fine.
He'll just use his tool on this, or just put it
I
in the middle.
reckon, yeah, he'll just pop it out and then drop him in the middle. Or double it over 3/4 of the way. Or neither, and put it in between. I think he might have still been in 2 minds there, mate, whether he was going to pop it out for the left middle or put it 3/4 of the way across for the other middle.
Yeah, it can happen. It's, play shots when you're in 2 minds, and that's what I think he was there. Oh, that's very unlucky. What a good effort there on that play.
Wayne's just letting out a bit of frustration after a great shot. He got a bit unlucky, but probably shouldn't have been in that position to start with.
No, at least should have potted a few yellows there and got himself back into that frame, even ran it. But
yeah.
We'd be silly not to mention the killer crossover rudders coming up shortly in August.
Yes.
A few spots left.
There is, and we've still got about 16 spots available, so for those of you wanting a spot, jump on board, give myself or Soldy a message or a phone call and come on board. It's going to be a great weekend here at the Hobart Workmen's Club, August 19 to 21. 15,000 in prize money.
Yeah, we've got 11 tables, have we?
11 tables we'll have in the venue, yeah.
A lot of mainland players coming over.
There's, I think there's about 14 mainlanders already on the list, which is great. expecting a few more yet, but see how we go. We'd also like a lot of locals to come on board as well, obviously, being their own local tournament.
Yeah, and it'd be good to have it down at the Hobart Workers Club, of course, previously, and it's been Launceston Workers Club for a couple of years, and the Hobart Workers Club being a great venue, and Mick Grubb, the president, and Sammy Thurgle being very accommodating, and
yeah, they've been awesome.
got it on board this year.
Yep. Grubby's has been very professional about the whole thing. It's all come together. They're very, very nice. Like they're organising all the tables for us this year. The 11 tables. There'll be 6 downstairs, 5 upstairs. So that's one thing that myself and Soldy don't have to worry about this year, because there's a lot of other things that we've got to, sort out leading into the event.
So you won't be getting your table from your house rudders?
No, that'll be staying put this year, mate. Thank God. Heavy bloody thing it is.
Be handy for you that time. You're having a bit of practice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we thank the Workers Club too. Hobart Workers Club do a great job with all Q Sports in Tassie, and Mick Grubb, the president, awesome, always very accommodating.
Yep. May I say, the prize money wouldn't be what it was if it wasn't for the Hobart Workmen's Club, because they actually kicked in a substantial amount into the prize money, so it's not just the players paying for the prize money this year. There's a fair whack kicked in by the Works Club, so...
Yeah, that's great. It's going to be a big prize pool, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it'll be the second biggest prize purse for first place in Australia now, after the big guns, with the Western National not being played this year.
That's excellent, yeah.
It's 7,000 first prize.
It's only going from strength to strength, the killer crossover, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, and that's the way we want it. We want it to keep growing each year.
Increasing the field from 32 to 48 too, which will be awesome.
Yep.
And is there a warm-up tournament on the Friday night, or does it kick off on the Friday night?
We'll be kicking off on the Friday night, mate. Yeah, we'll try and get at least one full round on all 11 tables played, hopefully, to get some out of the way, because there'll be around 100 matches we have to play on the 11 tables over the weekend.
That's a really good shot there from Liz. Just promoted one of his semi-hard balls. He's only got that one up the left-hand rail now that he needs to get. And if he could do that, he could take this out to a 3-1 lead pretty easily. That would really put the pressure on Wayne.
Drops this one in the centre now. He might be able to play a little shot to nothing. Have a ding at it.
At it now, yeah. You just want to come back far enough with this wide so he snookers Wayne on that ball down the left-hand pocket. He misses it. Yeah, good shot.
Beautiful shot.
Good position too to get wherever he needs to go. Get down the table now, maybe for the one towards the bottom right. Yeah, just got to dodge the black here. No. Well, that's worked out pretty good.
Yeah, that has worked out pretty well.
That could be a costly miss.
Just hampered a little bit there on his bridging. I think that's the only reason he's missed that. Probably not comfortable on the shot. Still not easy here. Probably the back double would be the best bet to get a little bit high on the red.
He's going to try and screw right up the tape there. I reckon to take the red down the bottom right.
Just block the bag, you reckon?
Yep, a few misses, but he's missed that, so... Oh, he's given Les the perfect angle too to get down for this one towards the bottom right. Oh, he might have to jack up on it and just screw it slightly to avoid that centre pocket.
Looking a bit in-offish, isn't it? If he had a potted it, I think it would have been very close to enough too.
Yeah, and he's given Wayne a perfect angle now to get over for his
Yeah,
other hard ball.
Giving him the big bag.
Les can't really do much of the white ball here, so I reckon he'll be taking this wide off the cush to pop this yellow to get down for this other one.
Yep.
That's a shot he should be playing.
It's a nice shot. Okay.
Would have liked to have seen him take it off that top rail, you know, just to get himself down below that middle pocket and eliminate the angle on this one, but that's a good shot. Well done, Les. 3-1 lead. He's on the hill.
Little replay here, a Stubbsy shot. Great effort. Probably stop the replay there before he slams those balls around the table. Might be new balls, he was just trying to break him in a bit, mate.
Just had himself to blame on that, though. He probably, you know, with 2 shots, he probably took the first one a bit too easy, and players sometimes tend to do that.
I guarantee you, if he was playing you or me, mate, he would have got that black with 2 shots.
Yeah, the black would have been over within 3 inches of the side middle pocket, wouldn't it, Rose?
He probably wouldn't even use the bloody 2 shots. He just knocked her in the first one.
Oh, that's a good break from Les. That's a ripping break.
Les is on the hill.
Oh, look out. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I think he likes the look of the Reds.
Yeah, other than that one up on the side cushion up there.
It's the only tough one by the looks of it, isn't it?
Yeah. There's still a little bit of navigating to do, though. I wouldn't say he's out by any means, but it's always good to have that first crack. At least take control of the frame.
Yeah, that was always going to happen, that red there, heading towards the side. Right. He's made that a bit more difficult now, but he might just cover this pocket. Yeah, good shot there from Les.
Stubbsy's just going to give away the 2 here.
Oh, that's not a good shot because he's left room for that black
been
in there now.
A little bit lazy there, just rushed into it instead of taking his time, making sure he covered the bag.
If Les wants to take the risk of taking that one to the side right and putting it up the top left.
Yep. He could have even played that red on the right hand side off the yellow towards the top left and kept himself on his other hard red down the bottom here. Flicked off the yellow, red to the top, left the white there, the bottom red to the corner. It's easy to see him from here though, there's not much pressure when you're on the mic.
Oh, that's a helping hand there for Stubbs, I think. How have you found the new 20 seconds rule, Rudders, coming in? I think that's, you know, watching a bit of 8-ball live, streaming live, and even watching it live, it just seems to rush some players a bit.
Yeah, some players more than others. Other players are naturally fast players and some aren't. So that's, yeah, it's easier for some players than others, and you've just got to adjust. I was talking to Andrew about it on the way down and said, I've changed my routine a bit, whereas I used to give my cue a bit of a wipe with a towel and all that when it was my shot, and you know, bugger around a bit. But now I don't even pick my towel up and you know you're thinking about where the white ball's going to be after your opponent has his shot. You know, so you can sort out what's happening for your first shot when you get to the table a lot quicker.
Yeah, Jeremy Maguire made a good point the other day up at Launceston that, you know, when you got an easy ball that you're just going to tap in, you know, obviously use your 30-odd seconds or whatever just before you foul and to work out your next shots perfectly. You know, don't just rush into those shots and get to your next shot and then think about it so much.
Yep.
It makes perfect sense. It just gives you buys you that bit more time to map it out properly.
Yeah, definitely. It will be. It's good for the game and definitely good for the viewers on live streams and stuff like that. When it comes down to a tactical battle and things like that, I don't think it's overly great because sometimes you need that bit of extra time. Just, you know, you don't want to be just laying down in your queue and banging a ball when you're in a, you know, a big tactical battle or something like that.
Yeah, obviously, like a lot of or most of the top players, all the top players use their time and they'll map out their shots, you know, whether it's 4 or 5, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots ahead, work out a way to pot out. But, you know, with time now, it's more crucial. Now it's been limited to 40 seconds per shot instead of a minute, so...
Yep.
You know, what Jeremy says and the way you can get around that the best you can is even more crucial now. You know, I've just seen a lot of players that just seem so rushed and they miss easy shots or whatever because they're so rushed because of time or they'll go the wrong way sort of thing. So, yeah. Any way you can beat the shot clock's a bonus. That's a good containing shot there from Les.
I don't think Stubbsy will want to bring this down into the traffic area. He'll probably just bounce it out so it's on up the top there or to the middle, one or the other. He definitely wouldn't want to double kiss it onto the side rail.
What's Les thinking now, Rudd? Because he's got to do something with that hard ball very shortly, but he probably wouldn't even mind giving Wayne too if he could pop that yellow and cover that pocket. He's got the black covered then. Is he looking at that now?
That's what he's having a crack at by the looks of, mate, yeah. He should put a bit more traffic in there. He needs to come up with something. He can't just keep tapping them round because Wayne's going to be doing the same thing and he's a long way in front in this frame. So when Wayne does get his balls into an ideal position, he's going to go for it.
That's a really good shot there from Wayne. He's just got that red away from the black now and he's given Les two, but he's got 3 or 4 hard balls. Good shot there from Les. Just can try to contain that yellow.
Just needs to stun this if he wants to take the hole, get it to follow through.
Oh, he's disappointed with that, Les. He's come up short.
He has hit that. That's a lot soft, not just a little bit. Because that red ball's so close to that yellow down the bottom now too, Les is going to find it very hard to foul and get that over the pocket. Won't be able to get the red ball sliding after it hits the yellow.
Yeah, so he'd leave a gap there.
Yeah.
For the black. I think if I was Leslie, I'd just be looking to put that other red on the side, right rail down near that black, I reckon. just to cover that.
Yep. Do you reckon he'll take this yellow? No, he's taking the one in the middle.
That's a beautiful shot there from Wayne. Oh, that's a great shot.
Let's try to put them both at once. A bit greedy.
He's looking to go game here, Rudders.
Yeah. He'll take the cannon on now, and then he'll want to take the yellow that's in behind the black. Leave this one over the bag. He'll want that ball as his last ball, the one that he's just cannoned on there.
That's perfect.
And drop the black inside the red. Yep, very well played.
Well done to Stubbsy, under pressure, gets it back to 2-3.
3-2, good battle.
I just think Lou's, just left that red ball there on that right-hand rail. I think you just need to get that down near the black or even cover that yellow in that pocket there, because he left it open there for Wayne to pot that bottom right yellow there and pot out. And left the black open as well.
Yeah, like I said, he definitely needed to get busier earlier because Stubbsy was a long way in front. Like, all the way through that frame, he had to make something happen.
And there's the open qualifying too. Carl Barrett on top, Luke Webb, Chris Freeman, Marcus Jackson back into it. He's had a bit of a break for a few years. And Wayne Stubbs, of course, is playing now, 5th. So it's a very, very good side so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's 1 or 2 changes in that top 9 or 10.
I hope there's at least one, mate.
I think it's number 12, is it, getting in there somewhere?
Number 12 could just sneak up to, I'm not greedy, 7 or 8. 7th or 8th spot, I don't mind.
Anywhere there.
Anyway, mate, if I don't, everyone that's in the side will deserve it fully, then it'll be a great side.
I know you go away to play 8-ball and whatever, but Canberra is one of the most boring places on earth, so I wouldn't be too disappointed if you missed it.
Yeah, that's right, we are there to play 8-ball, so...
Casino. Oh, I think that's about the size of a shoebox, the casino in Canberra, I think, isn't it? Exciting.
Sounds to me like Polly's a really big fan of Canberra.
Yeah, went there once and was there for about 3 days and spent about 2.5, too long there. Right,
Salty's had the state tryouts list up and we've missed the start of this, but I think Wayne, by the sound of it, got a few off the break. And then just nominated the Reds. And just looking to go around them, but still a little bit to do. So going through the gap here, down the rail.
Oh, he's just gone a bit too far, is he? Or can he play that up to the top left now? But
he can play it up to the top right.
Top right, sorry, just would be tough to get position on the one on the far left.
Hmm. You're looking at a big shot there. I think you're looking at playing it off the yellow into the corner so he's got more angle to get out for the other red. That's what he tried.
This was a good shot, just need that another 2 inches to the right, that white ball, and he would have been able to play into the middle. Or
problem was he couldn't play it any softer, because he played it softer, it wasn't going to go anyway. So... Loser's got one toughish ball just on the right hand side rail there, and the rest of them I think he can go around quite easily. He would just be trying to work out how he's going to develop that ball or how he's going to get on it. Hopefully he's done that by now. You don't want to be going around the table putting out and not have your plan in place already.
He'll just run through on this one and get position on. Oh no, he won't. He'll miss it. He had position, but
This could be costly. I think Stubbs will he go off 2 rails here, or is it too much angle? He might just screw straight over to the side.
tough shot scored from that distance, isn't it?
Yeah, I tend to find screwing with a bit of bottom left. It makes the putt easier, it sucks it into the pocket. Like
That's a beautiful shot. Just run through slightly, Willie now, and take the black back into the middle right.
Yeah, I think he'll just pretty much stun it in and back himself to pot it. Oh.
Oh, now he's given Les an opportunity now. It's not a simple one, but he's given him an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, Les will be definitely happy to be back at the table. He won't be complaining. Whereas before he had 1 tough ball, he's probably got more like 3 now. So a big shot to take on first, but probably the right shot. No, it's the wrong shot now, just because he missed. Looks like 2 droppings here, Paulie, and we're going to Hill, decider.
Yeah, well done, Wayne, and Les gave an opportunity and he took it, so well done. And there's the results from the final of top 5. Greg defeated Les 3-0, and Les played quite well in the first semi to defeat Bolt 3-1 and even to beat Greg Laurie. Played exceptionally well 3-1, so that's how we got to the final. Wayne, of course, defeated Greg there 3-1, so Wayne would be favourite, would have been favourite to win this final, but Les acquitted himself well. Could have quite finished it by now, just 1 or 2 little mistakes. And here we are at 3-all. Unfortunately, sometimes a single frame's got to decide things like this for us.
Yep.
But that's 8-ball.
Sorry, mate, I was just checking the scores on my beloved Magpies. They're over in the West playing Fremantle, so while you were going through the results, I was just going through mine on the football.
Yeah, they're going, Raiders.
The Pies are 23-19 up, mate, and as usual, we are kicking terribly. It's 3-5 Collingwood to 3-1 Fremantle.
Just imagine if they've had Cloak playing for them still, they would have kicked themselves right out of it already.
Yeah, we're doing well enough without him.
Yeah,
we seem to be missing
plenty. Bulldogs either.
No. Still don't mind old Cloakey. I mean, he didn't choose to go. He was sort of given the arse pretty much. So he's all right. Wayne's
oh, that's not a good miss.
Just motoring along a bit here. He's not really taking the time as he usually does and being, making sure of everything. He's just seems to be laying down and queuing.
Must be a pretty short frame, I think. Rudders, all the balls for both players are
There's
out.
Not a lot of traffic, mate.
Yeah, good start there from Les. A really good start.
Les has just got that red next to the black. It only really goes up to the top left-hand corner at the minute. I don't think it'll go to the bottom left, will it? Is it too close to the black?
Yeah, it won't go to the bottom left.
Won't go to the middle left and it won't go to the bottom right. Definitely doesn't go to the right centre. So he's just got to worry about that, really.
Good shot, Les. He's got that ball down the bottom centre of the table to get straight on that one near the black.
He has, yeah. That's what I'd be leaving that to me last ball, because there was no obvious ball to cannon the black and red to just separate them. You only have to cannon them softly. But he's also got the ball over the centre pocket on the right hand side, just to drift down for that ball on the centre of the bottom rail. But he's got to get to them first. Like,
yeah, I think his next ball he would have wanted to have been taken now was the one to the centre left, but he's got himself.
Yeah, he definitely would have been. Oh, I tell you what, if he missed.
Oh, that's worked out not too bad.
If he missed that red ball on the bottom there, he would have hit the black and red just nice, I reckon. But yeah, he definitely would have liked to have taken that red to the left centre that he just wasn't on then the ball over the top right, then the ball to the centre right, down to the bottom of the table.
Taking this to the middle, is he?
Just trying to dead weight it into the side.
Would have been tough to get position after his next shot. Even if he potted that.
Stubbs will be getting rid of the two up this end of the table first.
He's sort of got one hard ball.
Yeah, if he can get nice on this yellow here on the left off this ball now, sort of just screw back down, sort of where that chalk line is above it.
The black's only got one or two pockets to go into for him, but well, now Les has got that red as a hard one, so
at the weight he's played that, then he's definitely gone the pot. He just didn't pot it. He played it too firm to just be trying to sit it.
Oh, is that going in the middle? Oh, he might have got a bit lucky there, Les.
Yeah, you wouldn't be too unhappy about that, would you?
No. Certainly put a bit more pressure on Wayne now.
Ooh, what's that jumper there, Stubbsy? That's got to be very close.
Yeah, just look at the monitor from above the monitor. I think he was about 1 centimetre away from it. Foul.
He's got perfect on this yellow. Made a nice little bit of angle just to force out.
Just playing it with a bit of top coming off that side rail for the bottom yellow.
Just be playing it with a bit of top left. When the pressure's on, sometimes it's better to go safe, I suppose. I don't think he's got coverage on that bottom left-hand pocket though. I think that red will fit under there just nicely.
This is interesting to see what Les does now.
He can play this bottom of the two reds here off the other red, kick that up towards the top corner pocket, and the bottom of the two reds will go.
Yeah, he's looking to get inside the yellow here, the bottom right pocket. I'll kick it out.
I think the other shot was the way to go though, mate.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been moving that red next to the black. You know, he's given him 6 pockets, or 5 pockets potted in now.
Yeah.
Instead of before he only had 1, possibly 2.
So Wayne's going to play this yellow to the centre, then he's going to play the top of the 2 yellows to the bottom right and kick the red away from the yellow. And then he's home and hose, but he may have left himself too straight by the looks of it. Looking at the table, it looks like he's got a nice little angle. He's only got to just force into it enough to push it below the yellow ball.
Yeah, he's just got to think about this because this is the key to winning this frame.
Well, maybe he thinks he's got too much angle.
Oh, there's a gap under that yellow too, over in the bottom left if Les gets back to the table.
Yeah, definitely.
He might be just looking to double this one back and screw back a bit. Because I don't think he can pot it in the bottom.
I want it to go
right,
clean because he could be clipping that yellow.
He's screwing this
nasty.
back. that's a great
That's
shot.
a great shot, yeah.
That'll possibly win him this state Masters title, that shot. Still got a bit of work to do here to get position on the black.
Beautiful shot. Little soft screw up there. Stubbsy wins his 4th straight Masters title, 4-3. Well battled by Les Alley though. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, congratulations to Wayne. He was under a lot of pressure there, being 3-1 down, and Les put the pressure on him early and couldn't quite finish things off in the last few frames. But all credit to Les too. He played very, very well, as did Stubbsy, and very well deserved from Stubbsy. And good luck to the Masters when they go away in November to the Nationals. It'll be a very strong side, and hopefully they defend their title well. Well done, Rudders. Been a great weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Paulie. Thanks for being the co-commentator. Unbelievable. How was your coke, mate? Carlton Draft was pouring well. Greg Laurie's here giving us a bit of stick.
Good on you, Greg. It's been a great weekend. Greg, you played very, very well.
Well done on your loss in the preliminary, mate. No worries, pal.
Thanks very much.
Right.
Until the next
See you
live
next time,
streaming
guys.
event on Q Sports. Taz, we see